Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is going to be a message for the sign of Pisces. Pisces, my messages are timeless, so when you see them is when you're meant to hear them. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Also, please don't forget to hit the post notification bell so you can get alerts when my videos are posted. Pisces, if you're new to my platform, welcome. Please hit that subscription button. It would totally mean the world to me. O cosmic creator, source of all life and light, you are my shepherd, guiding me through every valley, every shadow. I lack nothing, for you lead me beside the still waters. In your presence I find peace and strength, for you're with me always. Your rod and staff comfort me, and your love prepares a path before me, even in the face of adversity. Grant me the serenity to embrace what I cannot change, the courage to change what is within my power, and the wisdom to discern the difference as I walk each day in faith. In the presence of your infinite grace, I'm unafraid, for your kingdom flows through me as it does all creation. With deep gratitude, I give thanks for the miracles already set in motion in my life. Shift what must be shifted, move what needs to be moved, and illuminate my soul with your will. For I know you have, and illuminate my path with your divine light. Align my heart, my actions, and my soul with your will. For I know you have already provided the strength, guidance, and blessings that I need. I release all fear and I surrender fully to your higher wisdom. May your goodness and mercy follow me all the days of my life as I dwell in your sacred presence now and forever. Amen. Thank you guys for being here. We have. Welcome. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Thank you for all the love. People getting their hearts up already. They weekly heart up or daily heart up. Already. Hello, 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 everyone. We have spiritual poll question, spiritual Q&A coming on in. Jax, hi, welcome. Thank you for being here. Happy Monday. RJ, hi, welcome. Thank you for being here. Happy Monday. Everybody, come on in. Hello, hello, hello. Come on in. Say hello. Welcome. It is ready, reset, receive. Pisces guidance for the coming week. Everything that I guess we are needing in the know for. So that would be getting prepared, preparations. All right, let me see where we at with this. Come on in, welcome. Hi, Jax. Hi, welcome. Thank you for being here, Jax. Jax starting off great. How are you starting off your Monday? Are you sluggish or are you ready to go? Are you knowing what you need to do? Are you waiting for somebody to come in and tell you? Are you falling behind or are you ahead? Are you late or were you early? How's life treating you? What you up to? What you doing? Let me see if I can find the message where I was at, starting at. But come on in, say hello. Thank you. Um, y'all, when y'all see some people, y'all know what to do. Come on into the chat, say hello, go ahead and scoop you up something. When you see, people tapping and hearts going up and names going up, go talk to those people. We starting off early, we high motivation, high energy, because guess what? If not for nothing, we are the ones that's going to do it. We're going to raise the vibration of, the world right now, the people that are around. We don't want to be stuck in a slump. We're trying to get the information that we need to get in and get out. Hi, thank you for being here. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Victoria, hi, welcome. Thank you for being here. Spiritually blessed. Hi, welcome. Thank you for being here. Happy Monday. How's y'all energy today? Has anybody checked on y'all? Have you been checking on anybody? How's everything going? All right. What I need to know, what I want to know, but also what I'm about to give to you. Um, a little weekly heads up, because we were going into a couple of different things. Matter of fact, where am I at? All right, so I'm over here looking discombobulated for some reason, because apparently I didn't pull the screen up where we were, because when I was programming this, we were sitting here in front of y'all. So I want to say happy Monday to everyone. Y'all please share the lives if y'all can, and please, thank you, go ahead and share the live. What do you call it? Put it on the board. Go ahead and reshare. Y'all know what I noticed this weekend, and not for nothing, because we're getting closer to, meeting with friends, family, and gathering and all that, when everybody about to start acting all fake and shit, like, oh, I missed you, I thought about you, oh, da 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 da. Meanwhile, good and well, they done, passed you on social media and in passing in life. It ain't said go, boo, how you doing, nothing. Luther, hi, welcome, thank you for being here. Monet, hi, welcome, thank you for being here. Um, this week feels like a sacred reset, a clearing of emotional residue, so your next blessing can flow in clean, uncluttered energy. Clean, uncluttered energy. So first thing I want to say is, y'all don't have to hide how you feel about nothing. All right. Do not hide how you feel about anything. It's such a sad situation to see people, mingling, friends, family, because you feel like you're forced to do these things. Kathy, hi, welcome. Thank you for being here. And not that you're forced. It's just that you wish to, be around these people, places, and things. Gays, hi, welcome. Thank you for being here. But in the midst of it, it's like you having conversations with people, but you're not fully there. It's almost like you feel very much uncomfortable for whoever these people are that you're talking to. I get it that you want to get involved, but for some reason it feels very uncomfortable. And so what I would, implore you to think about this. Um, do you wish to make your energy small for one, or could you adjust the energy? Maybe you take certain situations and confirmation conversations. Gigi, hey, welcome. Hey, Gigi, how you been? Come on in. Hey, I welcome. Thank you for being here. Can you take the lead in certain conversations? Because why do you have to be around people or in situations that make you feel uncomfortable? Either not talk to the people or just say I don't want to do it because I don't want to feel uncomfortable because it's awkward. And that's the thing. Um, Anytime you're doing something, do it to the best of your ability. Like, don't half-ass it. Why would you want to go through life half-assing? So it's either you all in or I don't want to do it. Like, I just don't. I don't want to give that energy because it's people pick it up and people can see it. People know when you really don't want to be somewhere or when you're uncomfortable. Y'all go ahead and tap that screen for me. Tap, 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 tap. Let the algorithm know that we here. Everybody. Gaze, how was your weekend? How was everybody's weekend? What were you up to? What were you doing? Let me check over here and see if I did what I was supposed to have done anyway, first and foremost, before we get into all of this extracurricular. Because why is it feeling like that? Oh, okay, I did all that. And but it's also crossing it like, have you ever had a feeling like you maybe just double checking yourself, like maybe unsure, so just the preparation of needing to go back and look again. Welcome, thank you for being here. um I don't know who that is. Hi, y'all. Welcome. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for coming on in and communicating. Come on in, say hello, meet somebody. Communication is important. Each one teach one. We all got to get this together. And apparently, I forgot my paper towels too. But, hey, we just doing whatever we doing. Come on in, say some new friends, intermingle in the comments. Mind y'all, I have great people in the comments. So if there's a question or something spiritually, something happening in the world, please go in the comments and talk to your fellow people. Get you some new friends. We are about community. A lot of us are trying to build, whatever it is that you're trying to build right now. It requires for you to meet some people, say hello, come on in, let people know where you from. Unsolicited, why okay, so what was I gonna do? I was gonna go to y'all because we're y'all, I love the fact that y'all are coming into the chat, so come on in because I want to come over here and see who y'all are because I see some new people there and I can't read them names from over there. So anyway, Trina, hi, welcome, thank you for being here. Les, hi, welcome. Alexa, thank you for being here. Alex, thank you for being here. Dianette, back over here. Okay, good. And then let me go where I was supposed to go. But anyway, I wanted to say hi to you guys first because each one teach one. Because for some reason it was giving Munchkin Land. Like y'all remember on the Wizard of Oz when they killed the Wicked Witch, and then everybody was the Munchkins started to come out after the house landed on her. Everybody was not sure if they could come out. Like, I don't know if I could really trust you. So is she dead or is she not dead, or is this a safe situation? Y'all can come out, okay? Because this is a safe place. All right, say hi, get you some friends, hello, and thank you. It is necessary to the system. So do that. Don't be afraid. Say hello. Meet you some friends. I know a lot of y'all. Well, I don't know because it's different ages here. Unsolicited advice. Oh, that's Athena, right? Athena, you changed your name because I was getting ready to say I know that bubble though. All right, so we got Athena. That's Athena. Athena, you already got it over here. You can hold it down. So when people come in, you already got them. Please talk to the folks. Whoever is over here that is, part of my the collective, please and thank you. Go ahead and handle that and talk to them people in the chat. Let them know, who we talking to and what we doing. Everybody should already follow suit. If y'all are already on the platform and y'all are building platforms, y'all already know what can be said, what can't be said. So, come on in. Happy first day of, Earth School for anybody that's new. Come on in, say hello, grab you some friends, okay? Weekend went despite heavy energies. Definitely heavy energies that was, happening on around here. So let me move on over here. Athena said she got it. I don't know who over here and I don't know who over here, but either way, y'all get y'all some new friends. Say hello, okay? So that way we ain't gotta be, doing too much on the messing up the message. Just scoop them up when you see them. Say hey. I'm gonna say thank you and everybody come on in. So ready. You've been prepared by every delay, every detour, and every doubt that you once made. Question your path. Anything that's ever gotten in the way. Why am I here? How did I get here? What once felt like a breakdown was actually a spiritual recalibration. I definitely seen a lot of tears and I definitely seen a lot of crying this weekend. Like it was big on the heavy energy. A lot of people saying, I can't fucking do this no more. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. This is happening. This is happening. Meanwhile, on the other side of the world, it's people, living their best life, then flew to a whole nother country, to meeting some other people, eating some good food and everything else. So everybody is doing everything in every situation, every scenario is happening. So I got people on the other side that done went to France and they crying because this is the first time they've ever been, to this place abroad, and they're able to do some other extra shit because life and circumstances have made it so that this person has now elevated in life. It's a lot of people who are afraid to come out and even say anything about their situation or circumstances, but also people don't know how to adjust or to pivot. I'm trying to help you because everybody is seeing where the adjustment and the pivot is happening. You see that one side of, situation is everything is breaking. Everything is breaking. And regardless of whether or not it has, touched this person or that person in any form or fashion that changes them, when things are breaking, it's called a tower. So if you came to tarot and all that other stuff, it's called a tower. Tower moments are when things are just falling apart. You could be, like I said, some people exhausted, crying because, things are falling, just everything's falling apart, okay? The sky is not falling, as they say, but the sky is fucking falling, okay? Because look at what's happening. But if you don't have, because I hear haves and have nots, because these people have, so that's why they're, able to fly out of the country, passports and da 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 da, and they're able to, do lunch in Paris. But these people are trying to figure out where their next lunch is coming from. So much energy happening, and some people, not for nothing, don't know what to do. I also saw where we have to be very careful, because I love the advice and I love the, idea and everything, but everything starts to be a problem, and it may be the first time that it happens, it, makes everybody pay attention. But on another note, it's still kind of like the same scenario when you're kill, steal, and destroy. So again, don't allow somebody to offer a suggestion that still put somebody in a classification. We need different rules and regulations, yes, but we still have to be mindful about, throwing people to the wolves. But on another note, I keep trying to tell y'all, people will volunteer. People will volunteer, okay, to do whatever it is that you need them to do. So hopefully this phone works, because the internet has been kind of shisty and shady. But the gist of the conversation was, there's a man that said offer up the those people that are on the top part, and every year one of them get based off of who got the most, cash flow, because if you hoarding, and then their stuff goes to the general population. And it sounds great in theory, and it's a lot of people all for it because they're sick of, those people grouping things and making up laws that, benefit them. But at the end of the day, it's still, you are voting for somebody's demise, right? Okay, so sounds good and could be a thought, but it still is what they're already doing. Kill, steal, destroy. All right. On another note, I watched something that talked about how in this world, it was a story actually, because for some reason I go to bed listening to creepy horror stories. Never even does anything to my dreams. I don't know why, but I should be petrified. Anyway, long story short, the story was about the national parks, and it was saying that the national parks, the government came in and took over the Native Americans' land, the people who are, and I don't mean Indians, I mean the people who were native to America. So it could be the Indians, it could be whoever, but whoever was here, because when I start saying words like that, people start, jumping out of ships and whatnot. Anyway, the people that were here. And so they were protecting the parks and the natural wildlife. But the reason why they were protecting the parks and the natural wildlife is because they knew it was stuff that existed in the park. So it's like the people who live on Appalachia and all that other stuff that be saying it's always some weird shit happening. So in all the national parks, they have found that it is a lot of mysterious, creepy ass shit that goes in and goes on. But there are creatures, otherworldly creatures that live in the national park. So it was basically saying that the Native Americans that were native to this land knew about the creatures, so they bargained with the creatures. So every year, they would send 7 sacrifices into the woods. Right? This is the deal that they bargained with the whatever those are. But the government, because the federal government, after they came in and stealing and robbing and this, that, and the third, and kicking people off their property and land, they didn't know about these deals that were brokered with these entities and these beings, right? So 7 people every year went into the forest. The people volunteered. They knew they were never coming back. They threw their hands up. It wasn't like somebody went and kidnapped somebody and said, no, we gonna throw you to the... No. This had to be a very sacred, you volunteered because this is what you volunteered for, okay? And again, people will volunteer for anything. Take it how it resonates. Because some people, I just seen a man, like I said, he was crying. He said, y'all help him get out of here. He don't want to be here, right? Okay. So long story short, the American government, the federal government came in and kicked the Native Americans off the land. So what the Native Americans started to with the people, and they kept trying to tell them that, no, this land is sacred, but it was sacred for a reason. It was being appeased by what they were doing, and it was working. Nobody, no extra people was having to lose their life, this, that, and the third, okay? So what ended up happening was they said that, when the government took over it, now the sacrifice wasn't being done. So in the first year, the entities realized that the sacrifice wasn't coming. So it had to now adjust to what the government has done. So when people would go hiking and all of this stuff, and they're saying that people are missing, they was wondering why people was missing. So they tracked it from year to year, from back to the time when the government started taking over the natural forest and the things. They tracked that up till now, and it said more and more people went missing every year because the government took over this property. Then there were documents that showed up. Now this is where the trippy part came in, because this is also the thing that's happening now. So the documents came out because they started, the government is not stupid. So when stuff started happening, they sent special teams in, right? And so when the special teams started going in, the special teams started realizing, oh shit, it's some stuff out here that we don't know what that is. Thank you, Christina. Thank you for being here. Y'all come on in, say hello, get you some new friends. Y'all already know how this works. Y'all already know what can be said and what cannot be said. So just come on in, say hello, go ahead and get you some new friends, listen to the story, and, get some good weekly advice right here, right now, because, apparently we giving out something. All right. So say hey, and I got everybody when I'm done. So don't be. I go down the list. So thank y'all for being here. Come on in. All right. So they started sending in teams. The team started tracking what was happening. So then the team started realizing, oh shit, it's some different stuff living in these woods. Mind you, they had redacted because they had did a whole bunch of experiments and and figured out what it was. And then they realized the stories because they started listening. And the biggest problem that we have the most is that when somebody's trying to tell you something, a lot of people don't listen. They don't listen until it's too late. So after it was already too late, because now you done sent these Indians packing, or these people who, the Native Americans or the black folks or whoever the hell was there, because, That's still up to question. Anyway, they started now listening, and the people telling them the stories of why it is that these people are coming up missing. But nobody cares until it's kids, right? So one year, a scout group or something goes out there, and everybody comes up missing. All of the kids, all right, and the group leaders or whatever. So they did a whole little mission because they already knew what was happening, but they wasn't telling the parents, they wasn't telling nobody, they wasn't telling the people, because this is what they do. They never tell us nothing. They just let us go wandering hopelessly into the forest and into the woods to be eaten by some unknown entities, never to be seen again. And then you know what they do? They cover it up and act like they, y'all just went missing in the woods. Meanwhile, there are stories pertaining to these things. The whole gist of this message is, one, we keep being led to slaughter like sheep by people who are not telling us the truth. Not for nothing. The truth also led some people to slaughter too. Thank you for being here. Y'all come on in, say hello, get you some new friends. Thank you for being here. So you can accomplish the same goal with still telling the truth. Like, this is here. This is why it's here. But for some reason, the people who keep taking over the stuff keep utilizing the I'm going to just send y'all to the slaughter method and not the I'm going to tell y'all the truth and let y'all decide method, okay? So you already been ready. You already been prepared. I know that was a long-ass version, but it needed to be, given it step by step. You are not here by chance. You're here for a reason. Nothing is a coincidence. This moment, this time is important to us all. So even keeping ourselves, in a stable mindset, stable frame of, movement, because life is about flow. There's a lot of wonderful things happening around here, and not for nothing, even with all the, stuff that you are hearing, this is the moment when millionaires, billionaires, trillionaires, centillionaires, whatever the words they trying to make up, are made. Why? Because this is where it's like double dutch. Like I said, you got to just figure out how to get in where you fit in. Don't be defeated. Like, even don't have a defeatist mindset, because even with all of the things that is happening, no one understand that when good things are happening, bad things are happening. When bad things are happening, so is good things. A lot of the times we don't care until it's happening to us. A lot of times we don't care until it's happening to us. And a lot of times when it's happening to us, we don't want to hear nobody saying, oh, well, it's just everything happens for a reason. Like, you don't got time for that. You don't want to hear nobody telling you that. Tap, tap, tap that screen, y'all, please, and thank you. Let the algorithm know that we here, that we working, that we showed up. We are on the map. We showed up. Every detour, every doubt you ever once made you question your pathway. Why are you here? What am I doing? Time to be accountable. Time to pay attention. Why? Because this is your life. Like, this is your life. Pay attention. What type of life do you want to have? Do you want to be the person that's being victimized, saying they're doing this, that, and the third to me? Or do you want to be the person who pivots and adjusts? Because you see where, this is going, but also you are the architect. You are the architect. You don't have to fall into anybody else's thought process or main mind frame of what you are. Just because somebody says something, don't make it true. Don't make it true. You are already ready. And it's okay to cry. Just because you having, breakdowns in the middle of, it's okay to cry. It's your power pack. And it's also that reset that you need, because when you crying, those tears going up into heaven. God's listening, front and center. Oh, you made them cry? Oh, that was definitely determination. Oh, that was passion. Oh, you now getting ready to get into the thing. Come on in, say hello, hi everyone, where you from? Talk to somebody, each one teach one. We building villages here. So we have a reset. Mind you, this is where I told you, they said, do not let the reset affect you. So everybody that's been on my channel knows I've been saying it to y'all for months now. Before this shit even started. Do not let the reset affect you, because we already got the warning. Don't let the reset affect you. Be very clear, because it's a lot of information, y'all. It's a lot of information to sift through. Is this correct? Is this person saying the right thing? You looking through the books. You trying to figure out. Just be mindful. Again, everybody that's already been here, what do I tell y'all? Do not trust nothing. Just because it's in a book does not necessarily mean that it's true. A lot of false information is in books. Excuse me. So we have to have some discernment. It don't matter, especially when everything went into AI, this, that, and the third. A lot of books got put out. We're also seeing how a lot of, some of the books that people were using to teach is not, really the right information. Does that mean don't read? Does that mean don't look? Does that mean no? It means have some discernment. And when you read it, when you come across it, it's going to make you, it should make your body light up. When something has an impact on you spiritually, that's going to come out and manifest itself into the real world, it's going to have an impact on you. Your spirit is going to say, bookmark that, take that, write that down, because this is a part of. So even when, because again, the people that are here, they already know. So I'm sure some new people running around here. When somebody tells you a lie, when somebody's telling you a lie deliberately, there's still some truth in a lie. So pick it up, because people will tell you what's happening, what they doing, and it might not, circle back around to your brain that this is what they said to pinpoint that moment. But eventually you come to the conclusion like, oh shit, they've been saying this the whole entire time. I just didn't listen. Why was I not listening? Love, friendship, loyalty, loyal to the wrong people, wrong situations, not being loyal enough to ourselves, overly playing our position for people, not overly prioritizing ourselves. But I get it, because we play a lot of roles. We have a lot of roles to play in this world. You could be the husband, you could be the girlfriend, you could be the wife, you could be the mom, you could be the dad, you could be the sister, the brother, the cousin. We play a lot of roles. And so sometimes in getting, I am da da da's mom, or I am da da da's wife, we don't just say I am da da da. I am. It's me. I am the key that holds all this shit together. Meanwhile, everybody don't know, they think it's da 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 da, or this person holding, the glue together. Meanwhile, it's you. Like, everybody plays their part. Everybody's important. All right, so receiving. Y'all, everything has to be done in balance, right? So equal give and take. So being able to receive just as well as you're able to, give. A lot of our love languages, especially, people that, and for us, is giving. We overly give, like I said, overly playing our part, right? Fortunately, I'm gonna say, because I don't know how a lot of y'all in the relationships that y'all are in, what number that is, right? I'm gonna say, fortunately for me, I have been able to be in relationships with people who are overly giving to me. So I have been able to be on both ends, giving and receiving. But I also felt it was different from different people. So from some people, like friends, I probably was more of a giver than a receiver, because they don't be having shit to give nobody. I be having a lot, right? I have a lot. So I'm able to do certain things for people, right? I'm a benefit. And so this is where we have to realize when we're beneficial to people and where they're not reciprocating, our situation. So I have been beneficial to friends. In my relationships, I have been beneficial, but I have also been a good receiver. So when I'm in a relationship, I don't feel like there's no type of mindset or thought that I have to have, and I know that my partner should be giving, because that's the man, and that's what you should be doing, right? So that's already like set in stone with me and giving. But for some reason, I had a hard time with receiving from outside, like even asking people or telling people that, oh, I'm having a hard time from this, or, how does this, like, I didn't know how to do that. And so when I ended up getting in an accident in 2023, and I, was sitting here. I was sitting here. I got sat here in 2021, and so the whole entire time I kept getting messages like, you can't be out over the road, doing all this stuff. So from 2021, when I was getting the message at the end of 2021, when I was getting the messages that, you're supposed to just sit here and help the collective navigate through the shit that happened that was going on, because I don't know if a lot of y'all know that a lot of this stuff been going on for a while, 19, 20, 21, and for some people even before that. Like whatever these glitches are, or the loops are, or the new bursts that they're having, it's been going on for a while. And so I got sat here 2021, which I started my channel in 2019, but 2021, when I got sat here to now engage with the collective again, I was working in trucking, also going through a divorce, also doing, listening to messages and telling everybody, okay, well, I'm supposed to be sitting here. I said it multiple times in a lot of the messages, a lot of the readings. Meanwhile, back at band camp, I'm saying, I got a mortgage to pay. I have stuff that I'm supposed to, make sure that is getting done. So, God, how is that supposed to happen? So I'm thinking, keep working, and then, trying to do this in between. But work was tiring. Work wasn't allowing me to do, this, come in and help the collective, help the people, get into the right mindset, or the right frame of mind for whatever was coming or whatever was happening. Mind you, the universe already knew what was going to take place current day. The universe knew what was taking place 2023, 2024, all, the whole entire time. So what ends up happening is 2023, and I got in an accident, and that's when I literally, there was nothing else I could do. That was the universe saying, I done told you multiple times to go ahead and have a seat, but I didn't trust it. I needed to be able to, still take care of what I was taking care of. The crazy part was I was making the most money that I've ever made in my life, but also not being able to pay bills. It wasn't making sense. Like, it just wasn't adding up. How do you make like $15,000-$20,000 a month and you can't pay bills? Meanwhile, I got sat down in the accident, and then all of a sudden the bills started getting paid. Nothing but God, because everything got rerouted. Like whatever was happening in trucking, it was almost like the money was being given to, tires and machinery and da 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 this and da 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 that. But when that was off the table and I started listening, because I had no other choice but to listen, because God said, how about we just fuck you up a little bit, and then that way you're gonna have to sit your ass down. And even still, like, when y'all see me doing videos and, I can throw this, that, and third, it's still a damage done to my body from, the accident and things of that nature, that I'm trying to, even right now in the midst of, if you're healing, heal yourself. So, when I'm doing a little, trying to figure out, that is me trying to heal myself, and it's working. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, for some reason in the past, like 2-3 months, something is accelerating in like a healing energy, and it's happening, it's playing out right in y'all face, because y'all will see probably in about maybe a month or two, I don't know, but because I see the difference, I can tell even in the videos, like something is happening. I don't know, can't put my finger on it, but I see the difference. The upgrades are upgrading, but y'all have been here, y'all have seen the upgrades in the process. So even when you're thinking that you can't do something, but you hear the universe telling you clearly, stop doing this, put yourself in this predicament, you saying, well, how am I supposed to pay my bills? Or even the people that's being told, give it all away. Because there are some people, y'all, that is giving all their shit away. They're being told to give all their stuff away. And they happy-go-lucky with it, and everything else. Will they have, remorse behind it after the fact? I don't know. Why is the universe telling them to give all their stuff away? Well, maybe the universe is working with them in a different way, because there are some people who were lacking. There are some people that had, more than enough and was able to give, all of their stuff away. And now they're in situations where they're just learning to live. They're just learning to live. So maybe the other part might just actually be them. They're giving it away because if they already see where the world is going and how things are transitioning, Because for me, for some reason, I see advancement as elevation and moving up into different. I don't see going back. So there's some of us that see, elevation, and for some reason there's some people that see, but even on both things, they can coexist, because I love gardening. I love gardening. And even when there's elevation and technology, you can still garden. You can still do, those things. So be able to give and receive. That was the conclusion of this. It's off balance. If you just giving, it's off balance. If you just receiving, just gimme ass bitch. Don't be that. And I mean man or woman. Don't be that. Don't sit by and just, I don't know. It's just a weird energy that just comes along with that, because it's always like I picture a person, people that are givers are happy to give. It's sad when a person is a giver and then they get involved with somebody who is just only out for themselves. And this is where, certain things start to change in those people. Don't ever let nobody change you for who you are. Even if you have been a giver and people have taken advantage of that, continue to be the person that you are, grow and elevate in the way that you're supposed to grow and elevate. But don't let nobody change you in a way that is not you. Just get you, move around and get you in some better situations, better circumstances, better people. Because there are people that will reciprocate your energy on both ends. So understand that it has to be balanced. Every situation for, y'all chosen people who are growing and ascending, everything balanced. That's why I said, don't let nobody tell you you can't have a bad attitude about something. Like, you are allowed to feel the way you feel. Now, how quickly we adjust is what we want to, see what we can work on. We don't want to fester in anything. But we definitely want to be able to express our feelings and emotions about something. And if you don't understand that, then, maybe I need to talk to you about it. So don't let nobody tell you that your feelings aren't valid or you can't express yourself. I don't know where these people get this stuff from, because they always expect for you, oh, I'm loving light, and oh, I'm always happy, and this, that, and the third. We always are happy people, but we'll cuss you out and fuck you up too. So please, act accordingly, because we're very even killed people. We don't want no problems. We don't want no issues. We want to always be very diplomatic in situations, but we also don't want to let our guard down to the point where, they're smacking us across our head 9,000 times. And we like, okay, well, you can hit me again. You can hit me again. Yeah, we turn the other cheek 9,000 times. Like, now it's too much. Like, you beating me down. God didn't tell me I got to do that. No way, no way, no hey. Can't do that. So I'm ready. I'm ready for peace. I'm resting with grace. I'm open to receiving everything aligned with my highest timeline. My highest timeline. Have y'all been doing your affirmations? And have your affirmations changed? But be mindful. Remember when I said our affirmations have to change, because we have evolved. From the time that I sat here in front of y'all before, hey, Mike. Thank you for being over there supporting me last night too on the other platforms. I appreciate that, because y'all didn't know YouTube, y'all. I was over there all day long on the other platforms. I was on TikTok and Twitch all day long. Y'all didn't see me at all yesterday, but that's where I was. And Mike ended up coming over there and talking to me on TikTok. And so I definitely appreciate that, because I didn't even know you had been on my thing for a long time too. I didn't even know that was you. But I think one other time you had told me too, right, that you was over there. So I was talking to y'all about y'all affirmations. Y'all affirmations changed. Have y'all been doing y'all affirmations? Your affirmations are important, but be mindful of the wording, because remember, we've been finding a lot of words that we use that are backwards, that are, reversing a lot of, the manifestations that y'all are putting out into the universe. But because, words have been changed and words don't mean what, they said they mean, spelling, also all of those things. Make sure y'all are checking the etymology of the word when y'all are sending up the messages and putting out, whatever frequency y'all putting out. Welcome. Thank you for being here, Wendy. Y'all get y'all some new friends. Say hello. All right, so Monday we on the ready yourself. Your week begins in sacred stillness. Don't rush into motion. Center yourself, center your spirit first. The universe is arranging unseen blessings. Breathe and whisper. Breathing is important. Breathing is very much important for y'all whole entire weekly, what we about to do. Because it is a lot of communication being given. A lot of communication. And even when, thank you so much, even when you don't want to have conversations, please tap that screen, please, and thank you. Let the algorithm know that we over here and we communicating, we having us a, good powwow today. Somebody may be Native American, because that's like in Delaware where I'm from, we have like the powwow yearly. There's a lot of places also have that where everybody get together and congregate. Do y'all have that? Because I think those are national, right? Anyway, that's where y'all find out who y'all related to when you go to the powwow. It's like the family reunion, but the Native American version, the Indian version. Breathe and whisper. I am prepared for what's already mine. The manifestation already been sent out, and the things that are coming towards you. But being mindful, keeping you in a good headspace, because distractions will come along and try to Jane, thank you for being here. Distractions will come along and try to derail your manifestations, or try to derail your faith or your peace. And don't let nobody fuck with your peace this week, okay? You can't receive what you won't release. You cannot receive what you won't release. Let go of emotional clutter, people pleasing, or guilt tied to your past self. Be mindful. That's on Tuesday. So clear your energetic field. Every day, cleanliness is next to godliness. That is one of the things that I discuss with y'all all the time. But, we make messes. We are people. Houses are lived in. Things are, But for some reason, I kept getting hoarding. It could be my own personal thing, but I'll be trying not to hoard too much. So even when it looks like it's a little bit of too much, going on. But hoarding, and I mean like the whole house hoarding. Somebody dealing with that, it's okay. I understand, because, they may think that it's embarrassing. That's the reason why they're not calling to get the help. Please call and get the help. Please tell people that you need help. Especially this day and time. A lot of stuff is going on. People need help. There are people in positions and in places that will help them. A lot of y'all, and this is another thing, and it may just be because, I'm on social media and I, see it a lot. Somebody will say that they need help and y'all will scroll. All it takes for y'all to do is like it, heart it, share it, reshare it. And you can leave a nice comment. You can leave a heart. You can leave, I shared it. Y'all will see people ask for help, and it's not going to be until, you may have everything that you need, right now. It's not going to be until you are in desperate, dire need when you come and crying to the internet that you didn't want somebody else to help you, but yet you didn't help nobody else. I see it all the time, because like as I'm, getting ready to go through, like, and I see people come on, oh, they need help for this, they need help for that. Why do y'all gotta wait until a person is crying at their last, whatever? Y'all do realize there is nothing wrong with you, interacting with somebody. Get it to where it needs to be gotten for everybody, and then, go on and dip off and do what else you need to do. It's okay. I get it. You might not want it on your timeline for da-da-da-da-da. I get it, because I'm notorious for that. But why y'all have to wait till the... And then y'all also, like, be picking and choosing, like, certain people which y'all want to, that y'all want to help. Because it's been, like, a couple of times I'll see somebody that is, like, they literally say, just do this. They're not asking for nothing. Because I'm talking about a guy. I seen it last night. And that's what he was saying. He was asking. He said he wasn't asking for money. He was a part of Group 7. So if y'all don't know what Group 7 is, Group 7, it came about because there's this girl that is a musician. And apparently she has done, you are part of Group 1, you are part of Group 2, you are part of Group whatever, right? No, apparently none of us seen it because I didn't see it. The first thing I saw was this girl popped up out of nowhere and said, "You're a part of Group 7." So I'm like, what the fuck is a part of Group 7? Because once I scroll from her, all I see is more, "You're a part of Group 7. You're a part of Group 7. You're a part of Group 7." So now there's a whole deep dive into why it was that everybody saw Group 7, but nobody. She said, "Oh, make a Group 8." Well, that's the thing. Like, I would make a Group 11. Like, you know what I'm saying? Period. But somehow Group 7 caught on to like wildfire. And now Group 7 then took a whole nother life all on his own, but nobody even saw, or maybe, well, I don't know who saw Group 1. If y'all saw any of the other groups, apparently nobody saw any of the other groups. But now, like I said, the deep dive into Group 7 is that apparently all the, you know, spiritually inclined people, apparently all the blue children. Thank you, welcome, thank you for being here. Hey Angie, come on in, y'all already know what to do. Get you some new friends. It says I am behind by 986K, and all it takes for y'all, thank you Angie, Angela got the popular going up, please and thank you. All it takes for y'all to get me ahead, get me up, is tapping the screen. You don't have to do anything else but tap the screen. And it says I'm behind by 986,000. I mean, help your girl out. Tap that screen. Just give me a little love. Like, get me on the board. Like, get me into, you know, into heaven. Get me to the kingdom. Take me to the king, please and thank you. So at least they can see me. Because at 986,000, I'm like, what type of, where I'm at in that system? Am I in the hole? Period. Keep tapping that screen, please and thank you. So it's a lot of stuff that is happening. Yeah, that is horrible. Thank you. She said, let's tap it, please and thank you. Please and thank you. Over there. Then start charging them rent. And children, grown, and teenager that constantly messes up and don't like to clean. Well, we gotta go ahead and get it together. And you can't go into their energy. You have to put them into your energy. But anyway, so Group 7 apparently is a thing now, and now Group 7 has now jumped in to help each other. Each one teach, one grow. But again, even in Group 7, they picking and choosing, because I don't understand how, if you part of Group 7, I'm seeing some Group 7s that are still, you know, low on the totem pole in the group. But mind you, some other Group 7s and just skyrocketed. Also, the other thing is this: some people are saying they're part of Group 7, but meanwhile, they're not even playing the song. So I don't even think they know what it means. The groups was based off of the songs, and so they're not playing the song. They're doing something else. Then I seen another girl say, well, they're gonna say that they're part of Group 7, but they're lying. Well, and then it started to happen because they didn't know what it was, because I didn't even know what it was, but I went from her video, and from her video you have the song. So that's how it went along. Anyway, clearing your energy field. Clear your field, because you can't receive what you won't release. Let go of emotional clutter, people pleasing, or guilt tied to your past self. Today's piece begins where overthinking ends. We're not overthinking it. If y'all see the video that I just did this morning, I literally was getting dressed, right? And I basically did all my advertisements, because all my advertisements are for things that I'm using, things that I'm personally using. So I can't tell y'all, you know, buy this because, you know, just because they're telling me to advertise it and I didn't use it. So I started from, you know, washing my hands. I got up and went to, you know, do what I need to do. And I was at the washing my hands part, and myself said, push record. So, excuse me, y'all get me this morning in the push record phase when, you know, hair and everything is doing what it's doing. I got a little tank top on and everything else. So in the process of me going through the day, I'm telling y'all, you know, I'm washing my hands. This is what I'm using. I'm doing a refill on the little Caress soap and the body scrub, this, that, and the third. It smells amazing. So, you know, I'm giving y'all the whole little spiel and this, that, and the third. But as I'm standing there, it is the universe saying, stop explaining yourself. Because I'm telling y'all, like, you know, I came because this, and I'm washing my hands and da 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 da, because, you know, whatever. But then I realized I was over explaining. Just fucking go on with what the hell you doing and get to the process. But I said it right in the middle of the video. I'm like, just go on, because we're used to doing that. I'm used to doing that. because I like to be very clear with people, but also it is a thing, whatever they say psychologically happens to us when, we get involved with relationships. It's 11-11 right there. It's 11-11. 11 people here, 11 likes, equal give and take. You see how things are balanced? It's 4 people right there. It's like 2 people right there. The things are like, and it's coming in 2 by 2. Or at least matching energy. I love that. I love that for us. That means that we're going on with a great day. So on Tuesday, it's going to be a lot of maybe letting go, but be mindful because you don't want to have to explode on nobody either, because sometimes we get to the point where we've been holding on for shit too long, and bitch, now I'm going to let you have it. That's not the right, but sometimes it happens. Be gentle with yourself. So if that happens, be gentle with yourself. My bad, forgive me for what I said, not for the way I said it, or from the way I said, but not the way I said. No, for the way I said it, not for what I said. Because shit, I'd be saying what I said. But anyway, don't let nobody get you to that point. All right, because by that time now you letting them control your emotions, even though sometimes people need to be. I need to say what I need to say. So that might be how somebody is approaching this situation. Don't overthink it. Say what you need to say and go on and get up out of there. So when they start that shit, go ahead and check them and roll. So Wednesday is like a energy reset. We already went through. Now we over here on Monday, trying to get through the clutter, the stillness, the getting to the blessings that we already know that is here. We got them all up in our brain. That's that and the third. We over here breathing. We listening to what the universe is saying. We're taking in our manifestations. We doing great. Tuesday, somebody done tried it, and we done had a conversation, and we done let them know what we needed to let them know. We ain't, we don't care about how you feel. Fuck your feelings about whatever. I said what I said, and we get, because you know how people will, they want to tell you how they feel, but when you start explaining how you feel, they still want to tell you how they feel, as if your feelings and emotions are, So by this time, we relax, relate, release, right? And we're going to do a power cleanse. So somewhere in this week, I don't know if y'all have already put on y'all list to do a cleansing or a fast, right? So if you haven't, consider it. Think about it. It could be a water fast. It could be a juice fast. It could be a food fast. We're going to start thinking about fasting a whole lot more, okay? The reason being is because we don't want nobody to think that we care about, whatever it is they doing on the produce section or anything else. We want to already acclimate our systems, our bodies, and everything else to what we know is going to be feasible for what we need to do. So we're going to start, busting down, doing cleansing and things of that nature. Also getting our systems and stuff in order, because immune system is wintertime, Gary be wintertime, and people be coughing and things of that nature. But we're also going to be mindful that they have in certain locations put it made it illegal to wear a mask or a face cover. Figure it the fuck out, okay? Because when they start making things illegal for you to do, why? Mind you, I keep saying it's shit in the air. And if nobody else can see it, like the rain washed the color out of the air yesterday. Whatever the fuck was in the air, the rain washed the color out of the air. So why you don't want me to put on a mask when y'all are, the air quality, I can see what's in the air. And if I can see what's in the air, then I'm seeing it go into my body. And so when things start to be, not documented and not, not released, the numbers not being, protect yourself. It's important. So we're going to start making sure that, your immune health, the cleansing and things of that nature, y'all already do that because we already know that y'all be doing that, but, do it some more. Move your body. Open your windows. Because, again, we know it's outside, but it's also inside, so we need to move whatever it is back the hell out there. This is why also cleaning is important, because it's already stuff that's already in the air. And if you living in filth and everything else, and I get it, because shit happens when it happens, but you can still have a clean area and not have certain things. So nobody has excuses. You can still have a clean area, okay? Nothing you can, if you have nothing, that should be clean. There shouldn't be nothing in there. So, and if you're not using it and you ain't used it in, forever and a day, y'all spiritually know, because I be keeping shit and I be having it for years, right? And then out of nowhere, it be the moment that, it is necessary and needed. But it has a place. It's not just shit just being, and when it does, because it gets there sometimes, I need to go clean out my utility room. It's looking like I've been touching it. But either way, I like keeping everything, like, all my tools, because I like tools. They make things easier. So I keep all my tools in a way, but I was thinking about getting a nice little drawer and things of that nature. But as of now, I'm working with everything that I got. So if I ain't got it, then, I can't use it now. So I would have to find a drawer or dresser in the house and maybe utilize that. Either way, that's the mode that I'm doing, because I'm watching what's happening and we seeing what's going on. So energy reset, midweek a power clean, move your body, open your windows, refresh your altar, or sage your space. This isn't about control. It's about making room for miracles. So we're letting out the old, out with the old, in with the new. Also, in the process, you have to let stuff go, because the energy has to flow in order to receive. So why are you hoarding bullshit that you're not utilizing? The spirit ain't say you're going to need that later. Why are you holding on to it? You claiming you want a whole lot of new stuff. You claiming you want a new environment. You claiming you want a new situation. You can make a new environment right in the environment that you're in. I don't know if y'all seen it or not, but I got some curtains that I ended up being able to hang up. So when I told y'all something happened with my garage the other day, like out of nowhere, it kind of leaned, but now it's off track. So I'm waiting for somebody to come over and the what do you call it? I want to say the lawnmower man. The fucking garage door people. I'm waiting for them to call me back so that way they can actually drop the door down. But thank God, um, when the handle, my son, when he went to go lift up, because something happened, and maybe it might have been already off the line and I didn't know, but something happened to it and it stopped moving up. So I was able to lift it up, and so when he lifted up, it ended up catching, because of the, how the handle works, I don't know. Anyway, ended up catching it, pulled it up on one side. So now it's off track, right? So somebody came over to try to see if they knew how to get it down, somebody that could help me. They didn't know how to do it. But anyway, while they was here, they had their ladder, and I had some curtains that was extremely, long. And so I decided that I wanted to put the curtain up, and got the curtain up. It looks freaking amazing. I'm surprised. I don't know why I never even thought about putting a curtain there, but as long as the curtain showed up out of nowhere. I told you I get these boxes, and out of nowhere, all of this stuff showed up that, come to find out, I was going to necessarily need. I was going to need. The universe was already making preparations. So I don't know how it's happening for y'all, but I have been being given the things that I needed anyway, in the midst of me doing something else. So now I've been having to take and do all of these. But anyway, long story short, put the curtain up, change the whole appearance of everything. So it looks totally different. It looks really pretty. But now I want to feel like I want to change the other curtains to turn them to a different color, because they're tan, but those were white. Anyway, point being, you can have a whole new area in your own new area. I moved back into my own damn house. That was kind of strange and weird, but hey, either way, whatever was happening was necessary and needed. It was demonstrating people moving, but also people decorating. Because people are decorating their houses right now for like fall, winter, Christmas, Thanksgiving, whatever the hell y'all decorating for. Whatever. Oh, we ain't even got the Halloween yet. Shit. All right. Well, people decorating for Halloween. This is October, so you'll see a lot of costumes. Da 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 da. Whatever it is, reset your energy and know that the energy has to move. So it has to be getting rid of some stuff, and also things coming in. It's energy. It needs to move. So clean up. Simple as that. Get into the energy. Get into the energy of whatever it is that you want. Thursday, alignment and truth gives me more conversation, more talking, more getting some clarity from everything else from the beginning of the week, and kind of maybe getting ready to go into the weekend. But assessing what had already happened. So I feel like, let me see. Wednesday was already enough. Like Wednesday, when you clean in energy, that means there's already some heavy shit coming on. That could be residual energy from, whatever the Tuesday thing is that's taking place. But I feel like guilt tripping, because that's what it is. It's like somebody wants to guilt trip you. Somebody gonna have to put your foot down. You're gonna have to put your foot down with some of these people, because it's guilt tripping. You may be prepared for something, because for somebody gives me like the ants, because that's what I'm seeing. The ants go marching 2 by 2, hurrah, hurrah. So the ants was getting everything ready, but the other niggas was out to the party. So y'all know what happens when the grasshoppers figured out that the ants was already preparing. So somebody may be into canning, somebody may be getting all their tools and this, that, and the third ready. Meanwhile, somebody else ain't doing a damn thing, but they, partying or having a good time, but they don't realize the extent of, I don't know what's happening this weekend, because something seems, the energy that it's leading into, all right, because something seems very unexpected is what it seems like it's moving into. So Thursday, align in truth. The energy today or that day is about discernment. Speak only from clarity. Listen without defending. The truth, listen without defending. So somebody saying something to you about you. Somebody saying something to you about something that you feel sensitive, or maybe you feel very passionate about. So I don't know, because sometimes I be feeling like, and it could be this instance. The other day somebody came over here and they said something, and I was confused, because why the fuck are you talking to me about this when we talking about that? But it's the humor. Like, some people have a humor, maybe like a dry humor. Come on in, say hello, get y'all some friends. Y'all make sure y'all are, tapping the screen. Make sure y'all paying attention to who's there. Scoop you some folks up, say hello, hello, get some new friends. All right. Listening without defending. Somebody saying something, but it's almost like, I don't know. On one hand, the person ain't even got, everybody has issues. So, you might be saying to the person, like, you ain't even got no room to talk. But then it also gives, like, you knowing what you're saying, because it says speak only from clarity. Speak only on the things that you know. So speak only on the things that you know. Somebody also could be challenging something that you're saying. So it's almost like, when they say and listen without defending, give the person the benefit of the doubt to say something. You may already know, what you're going to say, or what is, the facts about the situation. Just hear them out. Hear them out, because it says the truth you honor opens doors you've been praying for. The truth you honor. So you can be speaking clarity. They'll be saying something, but it's almost like they're challenging whatever it is that you're saying, but it's not challenging. Give them the benefit of the doubt, because remember when I said, from a different perspective, if I'm behind you, I see what's behind you. I don't see what's in front of you. So when the person explains whatever it is they're going to be saying to you, or whatever perspective they have, you'll get it based off of the fact that y'all can see all things. So you can see from this side, and maybe they can't. Like, you have evolved, spiritually, to where it's like you can see things, maybe a couple steps. And you can see, you can play devil's advocate. So, you can say, well, on this hand it's that, but for some people, that when you do that, it creates arguments and things too. So you have to be mindful of that. What happened on Twitch? Hello, thank you. Something happened. Hi, thank you. Thank you for being here. Y'all come on in, get you some friends, say hello, tap that screen. Don't forget, that's important. Tap the screen, because it lets everybody know that we here. Get your daily heart, allowance, all of that good stuff. So come on in, do what you need to do, because y'all know what we here for. Life, Earth School. All right, so Friday. Y'all know Friday be my favorite day. So even when I hear Friday make me smile, okay? So Friday is abundance energy. And I love that. I love that for us. They said expect confirmations. Expect confirmations on Friday. So things that you have been dealing with earlier in the week, expect confirmations going into the weekend. But be mindful, because I told you the weekend feels like something You know, that one of those things. I can't put my finger on it, but it's something, okay? So abundance energy on Friday. Expect confirmations, expect messages. So maybe that Tuesday thing again, because it looked like, I rethought about it, and now I got something I need to say. So I got something else I need to say. So you know that thing, because I hear you give them an inch, you take them out. So you already had something to say on Tuesday. I already said what I said, and now you back again. So but it's giving playful energy. So you may be like, oh, I got time today, because it made me laugh as soon as I seen it, the text. Okay, so text, money coming in. Okay, so receiving payments on Friday. Be open to receiving, because the universe said be open to receiving. You may be walking and find you some cash. There may be some money from that what you call them things that they be deposited into your account, and you ain't know you filled that out 5 years ago. Those class actions and things of that nature. You signed up, like, one of those, what we say, a breach, the security breach, for your social security numbers, all that other shit. Expect deposits and payments and money just showing up on Friday out of nowhere, right? Also the synchronicities. Also money on payments and things of that nature, or unexpected abundance showing up. It could be, somebody also, paying for something for you. So y'all also be thankful for the small things. You getting a discount on something that was going to cost you a whole lot, not costing you as much. So it's payments, you come in those forms as well. So pay attention, all right? Let me buy you something to eat on Friday. Let me pay for your, lunch or your coffee or da 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 da. Be mindful, be thankful, okay? It said make sure you smile when it arrives. Give gratitude to the universe. Smile when they arrive. You manifested these. It may be small things, but all of them are manifestations, a part of the abundance, a part of the blessing. Be thankful for it. So we got Saturday, flow freely. Ease replaces effort. So it's like just taking a break. I don't know, because Saturdays always give me, like, cleaning, but for some reason Friday been giving me cleaning. But lately it's been summertime and like clotheslines. Like, any of y'all old enough to know about how laundry smells on a clothesline? It's given like the Amish and things of that nature, because I think they still back in those basic times. But did y'all hear? Because I just want to say this real quickly, because this is how some shit jumps off when you start fucking with people that everybody kind of protects, right? Apparently, some members of the K's, I think, I don't know, but they was criminals, went to Amish country and decided to tase a child, a 7-year-old child, and a father, but they was trying to rob them, got money and everything else from them. Now, one thing that the people in the world will not stand is you fucking with the Amish people, okay? Because the Amish people don't fuck with nobody. And for you to be taking your ass over there, and for some reason it's giving me Saturdays. Saturdays is Amish Day. Like, from where I'm from, we got a whole Amish community. I'm from Delaware. And we have a whole Amish community up there. And on Thursdays and Saturdays, Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays, they have Spencer's Bazaar. And Spencer's Bazaar, we call it the sale. It's like a flea market. And inside of Spencer's Bazaar, all the Amish people come in. They bring all the baked goods and all the food that they cook, because they got the animals and they slaughter all. So you get your meats, you get all of that good stuff from the Amish people, right? Don't nobody fool with the Amish people, and the Amish people don't fool with you. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I feel like in this next regime, I want to be a part of the Amish. Whatever it is, and it don't have to be like, the Amish name. Whatever it is, I'm going to do that. We're going to have to talk to the government. I'm going to be that. Don't bring your ass over here and leave me alone. I'm going to be here, but whatever they done, I need to be part of that community, because don't fuck with them. Like, this is their area. This is their place. Don't bring your ass over here, because the whole world is going to get together and come get you if you do that. So that's what's happening right now. The whole world's getting together to go get these people, because 3 men decided that they want to go fuck with the Amish community. And I'm trying to figure out why we ain't figured out that apparently they got it right. Like, I know what everybody thinks about the phones and this, that, and the third, and yada, yada, yada. But y'all, they build houses for the community in less than 3 days. They build houses so well that they last for, and mind you, they go up so quickly because the whole community is over there helping. Is there any black Amish people? Because I think I really want to go live with them because they seem like they got it together. Now, I don't know about how all the rules go and everything, but I want to have my version. And yeah. Anyway, Saturday, flow freely. Ease replaces effort. Let your intuition lead today. Follow joy, not obligation. So don't feel like you're obligated to do anything. It seems like a rest easy day. Simplest pleasures, music, laugh, rest. Recharge your creative magic. For some reason, it gave me with all of that. Anybody do what's that? Needling or fucking sewing or something? What is that? Um, what is that shit? It's like a two thing or crocheting. Y'all do crocheting? Cause somebody giving me heavy on the crochet vibes or something about the sewing. Either way, it could just be this. Talking to my brother again, and at one point in time a couple years ago, everything that we was doing before, it seemed like it's coming back around. Quarantine kitchen, we was doing t-shirts, and we did, at first we started with the silk pressing and things of that nature, and then we elevated, well, we might have had, yeah, then we got the crickets and everything else, I think, after that. So either way, my brother has all this stuff, he's doing all this shirts and everything else, and he said he's actually going live on his platform because he does that too. And so yesterday I was talking to him about that, and I'm like, shit, we was doing all that stuff. And mind you, we talked about it again, starting to go live and, just producing the t-shirts and this, that, and the third and everything else. Because not for nothing, y'all are very creative people. So how many of y'all do like arts and craft and, t-shirts and the cups? And because this is how all those businesses got started back couple years ago. Y'all do know that. This is how all those people who became millionaires, this was when it was happening, when they was online crying like they didn't know what to do. Thank you so much. Who's that? Latroy. Hey, Latroy. Love you. So every time I see that, I call you Latroy, but hey, Troy. Yeah, so making sure that y'all already traumatized enough. They already doing that. So now y'all find out what y'all love to do, what you want to do. Hey, Majestic Grace. Got your ear hustling in orbit. Yo, I'll be back. Period. I got you. So anyway, y'all, ready, reset, receive. So for this week, for some reason, because I normally don't do this, but this is, I think, the first time that we did this here, given the weekly alignment. So weekly alignment and giving you the thing. So hopefully this was just something fun, and but be mindful, because y'all know people be trying to trigger, people be trying to do stuff, all right? And just so y'all know, I will be probably still doing the same exact thing that I did yesterday, because on my platforms, my other two platforms, not on my YouTube, but my other two platforms, my TikTok and my Twitch, during the day, we can kind of, it's a little strict over here. I mean, it's a little strict in a couple of places, but this one be strict for the music. They be strict for, what we be saying. So they'll let us play the music, but then, they don't want us to be saying certain things. Over here, they ain't, I can say whatever and we can talk about all types of stuff, but, we can't play the music. So I'm going to be streaming a whole lot more, just so y'all know, on all the platforms, but mostly around there, because again, I'm actually switching up some of the stuff, because I told y'all I want to be a streamer, I want to be a content creator. How much of everything, because I realized as I was looking, like preparing myself this week for some things, I was watching some of the people that actually do lives and stuff on TikTok and everything. Them people be there all day. And I don't know whether or not y'all know it or not, but literally by the time you get off the stream, depending upon how long you've been sitting here, because I think the other day I was here for like 3-4 hours, it give you like 1 cent or something, depending upon. But like, I didn't know that was like, I guess they're doing it. Oh, y'all. So any of y'all seen hyping on the platform? Because if y'all see hyping and things of that nature on the platform, are y'all hyping up the stuff? Because I just want to know. I want to know who, is actually, y'all tap the screen, tap the screen, tap the screen. Let them know that we here. Let them know we going to be here. For y'all, I actually have, some good old my good handy dandy stuff that's here that's programmed into the channel. So if y'all happen to see it over there, it's on the channel. Y'all will see it later because I'll be attaching it down there. But either way, like I told y'all, I'll be giving y'all the stuff that I'll be really using. And this right here, y'all, look at it. I promise y'all I use it because this stuff makes it look like lashes are in the building. And mind you, and I used to love getting my lashes done on a daily, weekly, 2 weeks. But y'all know lashes cost a lot, and y'all know the first thing that people stop doing is like stuff like that. But anyway, lashes in a bottle, because that's how these lashes in the past couple of weeks have been popping. So just know and understand that. Sunny, hey, Sunny Sammy, hi, welcome. And for YouTube, y'all be having y'all attachments over there as well. So on everybody's platform, just be mindful everything that I am showing y'all, I'll be using. And so that's y'all message for today. It's actually 9:30. I'm gonna sit here and still be talking with y'all, but the message for that, and I don't want to actually shut it off and then restart again. So we just gonna be here, okay? So what y'all want to talk about, or what y'all want, we can go into some more stuff further. But what I'm gonna do is I gotta grab some tissue real quick, and then I gotta do because y'all, I definitely have to turn y'all because I ain't figured out. Hey, Apostle Frank, how you doing? I haven't figured out how to get the products. I haven't figured out how to get the products out of the video yet. So once I figure that part out, yeah, it is a newer phone. So the newer phone is there, y'all. Listen. So the newer phone is here, and remember I said it got like new features on there that I can utilize, but I didn't have the phone plugged in. Period. So we got so I put them on a newer phone now, and so now I got the features. So I had to move the phones and stuff around. So for anybody that wants to be a content creator, where y'all at? Put y'all hands up. Straight talking, no chair. Hey, hi, y'all. The people who want to be content creators, where y'all at? Cause I'm a cater to y'all right now, and I'm gonna just give y'all a little bit of the things that I do know, a little bit, and the laugh track. Yeah, I got the laugh track, and I got the cheer track. Look, although I need to bring the phone a lot closer. Period. All of that. Y'all hear that? I got all that. Spiritually blessed Queen High. So for all of y'all who are now, oh, hold on, one more thing. We got the poll question in here. And if y'all have any questions about that, let me know, because I'll go into sharing and helping y'all where I can, what I know or what I have done so far, even for like the sales ads and this, that, and the third. The one thing that I found out about the sales ads, it is best to record your content on whatever you record it on. Don't record it in the platform. Especially, you can if you want, because I do that sometimes. But I have lost a whole fucking video. I lost a whole video, a 7-minute video of supplies and things of that nature. And now that's one of the reasons why I've been on like a little tizzy, because for me it does something in my body, and that's probably something that needs to be addressed. But it does something in my body when I'm trying to do something, and then it don't get done the way that I like it to get done. It makes me want to have to do it until it gets done, and that blocks me because I got other stuff to do. I can't keep just going back revisiting the same thing, especially something that took me days to do. And it took me 3 days to get that video done because it had every ad. Like, I literally did a whole get ready with me video from the beginning to the end. And I literally showed every product that I used in the process of that day. And I was also doing the getting ready, using everything. Because one of the things that I'm doing right now is using everything that I have. Because how many of y'all go out and buy other products that you got the same one of, or you go to the store and you buying stuff and repeat and that you already bought, wasting money when you haven't even used the stuff that you already got? It's good stuff. It's still up to date stuff. Like, I had one of the videos I showed the Crown Royal. Y'all remember the Crown Royal hair grease? It's like a clear but it comes in like a 10 can. Well, the top is 10. The other part is red and green. I still had some of that grease underneath the counter. Mind you, it was just a little bit. But the thing is, they still make that. And it's some good hair grease. So I'm over here like getting ready to go and, waste money. And then plus it's taking up space under the counter. How many of y'all counters look cluttered because, or too much stuff because you're just buying stuff. You keep buying and replacing hair products every time you need or bathing products or whatever it is. And sometimes I'm notorious. I'm a person who will, because I don't want to go to the store again. So if I go to Bath and Body Works or like when they have sales and things of that nature, you'll want to buy a couple of them because the sale is on. So you don't want to have to go back, or you don't want to spend more money, all unnecessary. So you buy more. Another sale comes, you buy more. Another sale comes, you buy more. Like, and you never using nothing that you have. So the other day, this was one of the things I did, and this was the affirmation. What the hell was that? Anyway, like this. And so, and a lot of y'all don't realize a lot of the stuff that y'all are using every day, other people use. So why not do your videos, or why not do your sales ads, or why not? And y'all know it's about to be like the holidays and things of that nature. People will be out spending money to make sure their kids are good, to make sure like they don't care, whatever it is that's happening. And it's not for us to judge, because remember when I said I'm gonna appeal to any side, because of course I'm gonna give you, like even this morning in the video that I did, I said, because I use paper towels, I use a lot of paper towels, that's throwing money down the drain. Now I don't got money to just be throwing down the drain, but I still be using paper towels, so clearly I'm throwing money down the drain, right? I could use a hand towel and do the same exact thing, if not better, with a hand towel, but paper towels are quick and convenient. So it is you being able, okay, so this is the video right here. And I called it Under the Sink Chronicles. That's what it is. So I have the first video was the one that I did the longest, because it was basically showing, this is how much stuff I have underneath my counter. And mind you, I only showed y'all one counter. I ain't show y'all the other counter, but the other counter has like a lot of medical stuff underneath of, like band-aids and, shit from the before, when everything was, and you start stocking up on stuff, blood pressure cuffs, things of that nature. So, I don't plan on trying to use too much of that, because that would mean that something would be wrong, and I ain't, so we'll see. But most of the products are under there. All right, so is this video not gonna play? Like, what's the problem? That's strange. All of these videos like are not playing. And they're supposed to play. That's weird. All right, so let's see what happens. And then I'm going to show you, because I'm going to show you what I said, but then I'm going to show y'all, because again, if you are trying to do what you need to do, and you are a part of, the system where y'all got fired, y'all, God is telling you to figure it out, and you know which direction you're supposed to go in. Because this stuff, if not, y'all don't remember, anybody that's been on my channel, y'all already know this stuff was already supposed to have taken place. This was already like, when I first started doing the ads, I have ads that I'm looking at from a year ago, and I'm like, why didn't you finish? Because I went and I did something else that I got sent back. Don't go do that. You don't need to be outside. Got sent right back to the house to do the same exact thing. So now I'm a year behind, when I could have already done made $1 billion off of this stuff. Stuff that I use anyway every day. I did toothpaste. I use toothpaste. I did toothbrush. I used toothbrush. I know it's a lot of people out here trying to convince you to use this, that, and the third. I'm 49 years old. All these teeth are mine. I use the same shit over and over again. So clearly it's working. Now the other shit may work too. I don't know. But I got proof that these teeth are mine. Now I don't know what they teeth look like. I know these teeth are mine. So of course I'm going to bring to you. And it shouldn't be hard for me to do, but the other thing that we talked about was how sitting in front of people, even though you're in your own house, is still a hard task and a hard thing to do, because the internet is a cruel ass place. People will come and, talk shit about you, say anything and everything out of their face, not knowing nothing about you. Um, Jatilde, I hope I didn't. 72. Hi, welcome. Thank you for being here. Um, oh, hey, here it is. Need to use it. This is day 2 of me. Let me, y'all hear the affirmation. Get into the affirmation, though. Today's little affirmation. I already have what I need. I just need to use it. I already have what I need. I just need to use it. Everything under my sink before I buy anything else. Hold on. Let me go back. Day 2 of me using everything under my sink before I buy anything else. This is Spring Valley Vitamin E Oil. It's rich in antioxidants that help fade scars, soften dry skin, and protect against damage from the sun and stress. Healthy skin isn't just surface deep, it's energy deep. Mind you, I must got a lot of, because I got a lot of vitamin E, right? Not just that one, some other shit. So that one's a vitamin E oil that ended up, I used with the gua sha. Mind you, did wonders. And vitamin E is great for you. So why am I not using stuff that's already down there? And do y'all know how much skincare products and things of that nature cost? So a lot of y'all probably are doing the exact same thing. Having stuff and then buying some more stuff. You go to the grocery store, you go to the hair store or to wherever the grocery store, Walmart, whatever, and then you buy, the products that you normally buy. Meanwhile, you got a lot of stuff, and it's creating a clutter. And again, I don't have a lot of stuff, because I showed y'all the end of the at the end of this video, I showed y'all the under my counter. Vitamin E nourishes your cells, boosts your natural radiance, and reminds your skin to remember its harmony. So whether you're healing, glowing, or just need a little moment of self-love, let your skin breathe. Let it shine. Because the glow you're looking for starts within. Click the link down below to get yours today. It's buffering. I didn't realize how much abundance I've been storing in bottles. All these products waiting to be loved again. Each one holds a little memory, a phase, a version. It's buffering. Of me that was reaching for care, softness, or glow. And now instead of chasing something new, I'm returning to what's already here. Tried and true, and I get to share it with you. Today's little affirmation. Tried and true, and I get to share it with you. Abundance that I've been holding in bottles. So I showed y'all what I had underneath my sink and everything else. Now, how many of y'all do that? Now, if you just, all nice and neat and you got it all together, good. One day I aspire to be that. But as of now, my under cabinet, it's neat, but it ain't, it's got a lot of shit down there. Oils, hair stuff, vitamin E oil, vitamin E lotion, vitamin da 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 da. And guess what I have been learning? That the universe is already telling me everything that I need, I already have. So if it's something that I need for my skin, I'm going to go look for it because they already said I got it. If it's something that I need for my body, I'm going to go look for it because I already got it. I started pulling out stuff and I'm like, why the fuck do you even still have that? But guess what? I needed it for now. Still got it. C. Grace, hi, welcome. Thank you for being here. Come on in, say hello, get you some new friends. Go ahead and talk and say, where you from. Tap that screen, please, and thank you. You don't have to say where you from, but, when I come in, I'll be like, hey, I'm in the house. Period. I'm in the house. I'm here. Y'all, come on and talk to me. Just got the number 2 gift badge. Thank you so much. And so we're at 14K. 14K, y'all. I'm still, I'm 99 plus. Dang. Come on, y'all. Say hi to me. Come on, hit that screen. All right, so anyway, oh, I was supposed to be doing this. So let me go ahead and add this because it can be added. So on all the platforms, if you have any of the platforms, YouTube or TikTok, right, and you are a affiliate and you are trying to figure out, how do you do your products and this, that, and the third. So for you could be an affiliate on another platform too. So excuse me, for Amazon. So for YouTube, how they do it is that you got to go through to the details, do the back to the content to the studio, which I'm using it on desktop, and then you go to the details area. You hit in where the description is it's there. It'll say products, and then there's a plus button that's there. So you go and you search for the products that are in your store, because you can actually be in your store. So I'm also going to today, y'all, while I'm sitting here with y'all, I'm going to do a new shirt. And I forgot which saying that we've been using a lot on the channel. I'll remember in a minute. But anyway, I'm going to do a shirt, a hoodie with that on it. And when y'all order those, you order it straight from the channel, and then the people that send it, though, I'm not the person that sends it. Somebody else actually will put it together and send it. But I'm gonna do, right now we have the Go With God hoodie, and we have it's a couple of different things that are on there. um get somebody else to do it. All those hoodies are there. But we gonna get some other what is the saying? It's something else that we've been saying a lot lately, and I'm like, I'm just gonna go ahead and turn that into a hoodie, because people are doing their shopping and everything right now, and getting life together and all that other good stuff. And so while we're in the midst of that, I'm just gonna go ahead and tag some stuff. Why is it that this is not here? But anyway, so you go to the product section, and if you haven't added the products, it'll say where the stores and stuff are. So there's a lot of different stores that are behind the scenes, especially on YouTube. On TikTok, you got TikTok Shop. So it just depends on which one you're on. On YouTube, they have different stores and collections that you can actually use. So that's where you go in and you either put like Target, Walmart, or whatever it is, that wherever you're going to do it at, and then that's how you do it from there. But on TikTok, you go to the TikTok Shop, and you actually add your products behind the scenes. It'll tell you like add products here, where that little shopping bag and all that stuff is, and that's how you do it. And then it'll give you the links to each one. So on all platforms will allow you. I don't know about Twitch, though. I don't know about them yet, because I haven't done anything over there. Um, but all the other all the other platforms will allow you to attach, like products and things of that nature. And as y'all see, I use this, and mind you, this smells freaking amazing. I never knew about them until my son when he was in high school, his little girlfriends and things always smell so good. It, get yours down below. But I never knew about this until then. And so at that point is when I started using Bodycology, because I was always like the either Victoria's Secret or Bath and Body Works. But I use this every day. I spray this in my car. This shit smell good. I'm always a lavender based person, so it's on everything. So on YouTube, y'all can get it too. So don't even think that y'all can't, because it's on there too. I posted the link, so y'all should have them too. I spray this in my car. This, depending upon, because y'all know different body scents and things of that nature, it may smell one way on somebody and then another way on somebody else. I'm normally a vanilla base, like from the beginning, and plus I always layer. Like I'm a layering. I'm gonna put this on, and then I'm gonna put something else on. My like, cause I gotta even like when I'm gonna go out smell. And mind you, one of the lotions that I love so much, cause y'all, life in certain areas, but when a lotion is like $300. But y'all, it's worth every bit of the fucking $300. Like Bond Number 9, that company, I got some of that too. I'll bring to y'all to show y'all. But the lotion is, but it smell. So I'm like notorious for things that like linger and last, lingers and last. Okay, and will complement other things. So you can spray on other stuff along with it, in case you don't know. Right, let me add this right here. Um, and I like soft scents. So I don't like when it's loud. Like, I don't know, them old lady scents. That's the thing. It's soft, but it'll give you that, because it just smells good. So if you can smell me, then you can smell me, because definitely. And also, I don't know why I didn't bring the other one, but it's another one. It smell like s'mores. Like, it smell like a cookie. So, you know, when a person shows up, hey Nia, hey Cloaking Ends, hi, welcome, thank you for being here. Um, so I like stuff that smell like that, like, you know, yummy. And it smells definitely yummy. So if you can smell that, then you can smell that, okay? Period. All right, so we're going to, I'm gonna save all of them. Save, save, and save. And then I'm gonna add, and add. All right, so y'all can figure out where y'all want to get it from all on your own. Anyway, so all of the things are actually attached on all the platforms, and I'm gonna just run through them because one, y'all know I come here with this every damn day. I got like 5 packs of these. Um, because I like pens. And also, I started getting to the point where it was like you just need them everywhere because the messages and the downloads come wherever, and I'm notorious for forgetting them. Hey, Mackenzie, Tony Mackenzie, hi, welcome. Thank you for being here. I'm notorious for forgetting them. And so, if you don't want to forget, then you know you get your handy dandy. But the way these things write, like it's so smooth. Um, And anybody that writes a lot definitely knows that you want to have a smooth writing pen or pencil. You know what I mean? Like it just is like it glides. That's my name in case y'all don't know. Period. Um Ralph, hi. Grace, hi. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Going ahead and tap that screen. The Alpha Lion joined. Hey, Alpha Lion. He got 31 gold. What is that? 31 diamond. S is interesting in contacting creator. Period. Okay. Period. What is all this other stuff that's popping across? Hey, everybody, come on in. Tap that screen. Go ahead and get your daily heart balance up for today. We're at 1400. Come on in. Say hey. Get you some new friends. Say hello to somebody. Have conversations in the chat. Cause guess what? It's some good people, especially in my chat, and they're very informative. So if you have any spiritual questions, they definitely can help you out in that area. If you have any life questions, we had different people coming in from different states and cities and countries. If you have questions about somebody else's state, somebody else's city, somebody else's country, now would be the time to ask because we have great people. Hey, Grace. Look, let me see. Let me write Grace. Grace, do I know how to write your name in for some reason I wanted to write your name in cursive and in print, and sometimes I do that. So, Grace, y'all see Grace? Go ahead and say nice things to Grace. Latroy, you still in there? Hey, Troy, y'all. Troy is somebody that I know in real life. Like, she is family to me. Let me see. Let me write Latroy. That's how I write Latroy. How many of y'all like? If you my age, I know you write in cursive. My handwriting is not the best, but it's the best because I like it. So y'all see Latroy on there. We got Grace. Hey Grace. Um, hi, welcome. Straight talk. How's your day? How's your day going? And oh, y'all look, we got some more stuff. I gotta bring this closer to me since y'all got the tracks and shit on it. So that way, we can actually have some commentary. Let me move you this way. Hold on, don't do that. All right, we got you. All right, yeah. So now we got you. All right, period. So this is why also mirror your video, mute your microphone, remove background noise. What's the background noise? Allow viewers to hear your voice more clearly. All right, let's do that. What's that? Oh shit, y'all, we got stuff. All right, so we can pause. We got pause the live. Oh, it definitely was the phone, y'all. It was definitely the phone. So I had y'all on that old phone. All right, so I can see when viewers send heart me. Okay, so viewer wishes. I done gave y'all some stuff over there. Let me see what else is up here. You're using TikTok shop tools. Okay, period. Please and thank you. All right, y'all can also share the live, please. Go ahead and do that. Tap that screen, tap that screen. I'm glad I brought y'all closer to, but now after I done brought y'all closer, now I done lost the where the features are for the laughing and all this other shit. All right, so I put some stuff on the pen also over here. Y'all, don't tell me. I'm gonna learn how to use this shit. See, I be cause I done seen a couple people and I was like, oh, their lives are good because you know what I'm saying, they done already mastered all the shit that I'm trying to figure out. That's why. And so, but we got it. We got it. We gonna get it. So how's y'all day going? Any oh, matter of fact, let me see. Let me do one more thing and then I got y'all back. Um so gel pens, they're all they're different colors just so y'all know, because I was actually going over that. They're different colors. Let me show them to y'all. All right. Well, we got that. Okay. Either way, we're going to go ahead and save that one. I think that's the right version. Anyway. All right. So, y'all see this one? It's green and pink. But then this is the way they all look. And then somebody was saying something the other day about this little ball. But I don't think it actually moves. It might. But it just seemed like it's small. But they were saying that's like a little fidgety thing. Little fidget thing. But each one of them, y'all, and if y'all like beautiful pens, because I like beautiful pens, look at the colors on these things. And they're soft. Like they feel a little, I want to say jelly gummy, but it's not that. It just got a nice feeling to it. So y'all see how they like two-tone and stuff? And each one of them is, you know, the gel pens, they all write smoothly. This is the back of them. And so, yeah. Those are all linked down below. Y'all can get these from the shop. Okay, period. Hit the link down below. And these come in like, if this is too girly for y'all, for men, and y'all like pens too, they have just click the link down below. You'll see this company makes very good pens. All right, so there's that. Ladies and gents, I keep wanting to always go back to this. So if the eyes are popping and you like it, it's this. No lashes. It's this. It builds upon. So if you like it and you wear this type of stuff, get you this. If you like it and you don't wear this type of stuff, but you want to see it, get them this. Because the results are phenomenal. And I could have went a little bit more, but I just don't like the extra. But I could have built, like, I could get more lashes than this, just so y'all know. I be on the minimal version of, you know, let me not do too much. But if I wanted to go a little heavier, I could get a whole lot more fuller lash to where, you know, it'll be looking like, you know, I'm about to go scoop your daddy. Cause I like daddies, okay? Period. Don't be mad. But I'm for real. Every day I be using that. So when I come and sit in front of y'all and the lashes be popping, I ain't got no lashes. And mind you, my lashes are light. And on top of this, I'll use it here, like the hair, you know, because I'm trying not to do too much. Because right now, my lashes, first of all, not my lashes, my brows. But I do use this here too. Didn't use it today. So if you can tell, I don't have too much of a brow, right? But for the brow that I have, I be messing this thing up to y'all. Because I be doing shit. Let me not, because I don't want all that on my eyebrow anyway. That's what it look like it look. But anyway, and it's like very mild. Like y'all see that? Like that was way too much. That's why I was wiping it. But that shit come out real good. Y'all see that? Now I'm gonna have one dark ass eyebrow fucking with y'all. Anyway, comes out real quick. I guess I should have did it here, but it keeps them separate. That's the part that I love the most. And you could just build until you got a huge ass lash way up here, but I ain't gonna do that. Because it got like these little things in it. Only thing I'm gonna say about this, and this is the God's honest truth. Phenomenal ass product, right? But if you gonna cook, don't open the oven with this. Cause I ain't gonna lie to you, whatever them fat fibers was that are on this thing, and I was cooking one day, my eyebrow said literally just like that. Like it snatched that shit right back. Either way, I got a what is it called? A trimmer for eyebrows that is coming that I gotta do a video for. It was my second gift from the TikTok shop, right? And so I gotta do my eyebrows, and so I'm trying to let them grow in, but I really want to get them microbladed. So can y'all follow me so I can get my eyebrows microbladed again? Please and thank you. But y'all see how dark that went on real quick. Get you some. Now I need to do this one for real, because that one actually looked good. Y'all like it or no? Period. I'm like, which way do you set it down? Because the thing was tripping in there. This is by me. And I need to, I want to actually update them, but, you know, we ain't going to do that. But that was by me. And then we got our handy dandy. Y'all, this has been, is this available? 3-in-1 magnetic wireless charger. Yes, it is. Alex. Hey, Alex. Conversation pause. This person can't be messaged on Marketplace right now. Yo, I don't understand how shit be happening. Like, this person just messaged me and you telling me I can't message them. They messaged me. Do y'all hear my stomach? My stomach has been on 10. Mind you, my stomach just, y'all, the past couple days have been, it's the cereal, I think. Cereal and milk. Chosen, hi, welcome. Thank you for being here. Rashid Jones, hi, welcome. Thank you for being here. Come on in, y'all. Excuse me. I'm over here burping and whatnot. Don't do that. Don't do that. So this right here is a charging block. It gets quart. Okay. All right, so we got this, and this particular one has the plugs with it, so you can just instantly. And matter of fact, this is what I need anyway, because y'all look at my phone on 0%. So it has the C charger, because this is the C charger, and it goes for multiple phones, so you can use it on iPhone. Come get it. What? Yeah, ma'am. If it's here. So as y'all see, it charged right on up. Phone is dead, dying. All you gotta do is set it in the sun, let it go ahead and charge up. I need to charge this one. This one needs to be charged. This one I love. You can throw this one in your purse, ladies, or in your back pocket, man. It's very durable. It's waterproof. All of that. Still same scenario. Put it in the sun. It'll charge up, and has two USB and the C. And y'all see the little power bank and the light, because it's charging, because it's light in here. So it started charging instantly. But yeah, these are definitely must-haves. If you don't have one of these, it comes in different sizes on up to. So take a look at it. Link is down below. And y'all, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. At some point in time, when I get better at this, I feel like, because I know I could do so well at, like, even because I actually like doing this is what I'm saying. But it's just the things like when it's the things that I'm already comfortable with, the things that I'm using that I have already used on a daily basis. Definitely a plus because it's kind of hard to say, okay, do this. Chosen by God. Hi, welcome, thank you for being here. Everybody come on in, say hello, say hello, tap that screen, tap that screen. I gotta figure out what to do because we're gonna be sitting here and I don't want to have to do this with y'all all the time, so I'm gonna end up where is my things at though again? Okay, right there. Nope, nope, not that. um right there it is. Period. um for everybody that's coming in, everybody's coming in, come on in, meet you some friends, say hello, and yeah. If you see anything that you like, link down below. These are general, everyday, must-haves. Get you some in your system, in your household, or just necessary. Because if anything happens, and say for instance, with everything that's going on in the world today, if the power or the lights went out, you're already prepared. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. And so you can take this right with you, or you could just lay it wherever you are and allow for your phone to charge. I've been seeing a lot of content creators that are doing like the wood, outside in the wood, the campers, and all of those types of things. A lot of them actually are using them. People who are on the go use a lot of these. People who have devices that are on the go with them that they need, uh, take this. So one more thing, I guess I should have did that too because guess what? We can actually increase. I don't know why I didn't add this into the list. Suppose you need extra ports, right? And you have this, and then you have this. So this will plug into the C, and then you now have extra bars. So that will also help too. I don't know why, just because I use plenty of these. Like I got this on the computer and everything. Like no joke, because this shit works really good. Um, so let me see. So we would have, in case you have more USBs, which I don't have none of them around here. But say if I had like a computer that I needed to plug in, we got that. We got the dial up, on here. How much? What else y'all need? So I can add this too, so then that way y'all can see that. But this is one of the things I really actually love this because this changed my life. This actually made it so all of these lights and things that I got around here. Oh, because matter of fact, I can show y'all. It's these grow lights that I have. And remember I said I'm using them right now at my desk because I'm growing. And so this should go on a plant, but I haven't gotten any plants yet. So I'm trying to get my plant collection up. Once I get my plant collection up, then I'll put the grow lights in the plants. But until then, I gotta do what I gotta do. Um, I'm gonna set this right here. But I need to find a USB so that way I can show y'all what I can do with it. So I'm gonna get a USB and then I'm gonna light up something and show y'all what it is, and what it is, how to get it done. So we got these little grow lights right here. This is what this is. So they come like this, right? I haven't even marketed these things yet or put them online yet at all. So I'm gonna show y'all. Add. You're still live. Your camera in my, yeah, okay, got it. All right, so let me see. Live products. I'm gonna add this little thing right here for y'all. So then that way y'all can see it. How do I get to it? So I'm gonna add this up here. Plus go. And then I'm gonna show y'all. Nope, that ain't it. And then let's see. I actually plug this in later for it to show up. We're gonna plug this in, and that would say, like, say if you had other other devices and things that you wanted to plug in, then you can go ahead and do that. Let me see. Maybe this one's dead because it ain't, the light didn't even come on there. So let me undo it from there and plug it in here because I don't even see the light came on this one. Maybe I threw this one down here for a reason. Did light come on? Oh, lights on. Lights on, lights on. That one's not powered. Don't have enough power to it yet. So we just gonna leave that out. It ain't even blinking. Look, it's not even blinking. So as y'all see, the power bank now has extra power plugs to plug in other stuff. I don't know, you know, I would have to leave it running so I can see how long it would stay plugged in. I mean, how long the power would be going. But now you just turn this from 2 USB to 4 US, well, 6 USB, 3, 4, 3C, well, 2C because this one plugs in that one, so you would have 2 more C's. Whatever this little disc thing is right here, and whatever that is, I'm wondering what that's plug, if that plug goes to this. Because I was wondering what this is. Anybody know what this plug is? It seemed like, does that go in there? No, that's not even the right size. I don't know what this, but maybe it would go to something. Whatever it is, y'all would know. If you have it, then you would know what it would go to, okay? Anyway, I didn't mean to turn that off. Which one is it? It's this one. How do I turn it off? It's still plugged in. Well, I don't know what I did to it. How come this one's all the way in and that one's not? That one seemed like it's sitting way farther in there than that one is. So I'm confused. Alright. Alright, so you got all of these. Anyway, let me see. Let me see if I could product sets. Let's see. Live products. Live products that add the set when you create. Nope, I don't know nothing about that. So we have to figure it out. But I'm gonna just look for a product, and it is the power charge, whatever this is. Type C hub. Y'all, excuse me. I'm trying to get it. We'll figure it out. Okay. It should make it so I can add some, but is this just the ones that I have? Where's my store at? Alright, y'all, I don't know. We shall see, though. Because, again, I'm just learning how to utilize a lot of this stuff, and sooner or later, I'll be great at it. But I am willing to be able to, you know, help other people learn while I'm learning, so that's another thing. Add more. Tip, add more. Added. Add products. So I'm trying to get it so y'all can see, so y'all can get this added on there. But, okay, here we are. Product marketplace. That's where it went. And, because we here, y'all, I don't even, do y'all know what y'all eating for lunch right now? Because my stomach is hungry and, or I'm hungry. Type C hub. And I don't know what I'm eating today. Yesterday I ended up getting, that pizza and chicken. Type C hub. Let's see. We need the one with the all the extra combobulates to it, because y'all need to make sure that y'all can plug in everything. And this is like even people that do Christmas lights and things of that nature, like for holidays and people coming together, you can plug in, because a lot of the lights and stuff have like the C chargers, the C hub on it. What is this? They're trying to make it difficult for me. Grand Awakening and Family, much better. Bethany, hi. How you doing, Bethany? I'm over here trying to do multiple different things, but right now they not letting me, because I'm trying to figure out why it is. Oh, 10 and 1. My nose is snotty for some reason, but every time I sit down here and start talking, that's how it goes. But y'all see how pretty these grow lights, because I ended up using them there, but it ended up helping with the channel because I'm like the lighting wasn't right. The lighting wasn't right, so it was making the videos not look so great. And once you get the lighting right, then it takes away like the shadows and things, makes a person's appearance look a whole lot better too, because the lighting is right. So you have to be, man, what happened? Didn't mean to do that. Just got the thing up where it needed to be too. um so let me see. Grow lights, anybody that is um does has a lot of plants at the house? Any of y'all have a lot of plants at your house? Anybody starting gardens or anything inside? They have these, and you just screw them on in. And then I got them like standing up above, like behind the computer. So that's how the lighting ended up being so much better, because listen, it was definitely necessary and needed. All right, so let's see. We got the 8. They got the 8. All right, we just going. That's 7. We got 8. Add. All right, so we're gonna add that, and then I'm gonna add the grow lights. Cause y'all, this shit was just all sitting right here. Like literally, I was supposed to already did mm, 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 did a video for it, and it was just sitting there. But I told y'all I had a lot of content that I needed to do for each one. But these were things that actually came in the boxes. Remember when I said that God was sending me everything that I needed? Some of the stuff had came in the boxes. It was just thankful that I ended up being able to have what I needed to do what I needed to do. The stuff that I was actually paying for, that I got, or the stuff that I needed because I paid my own money for these things. The stuff that they got that came from the TikTok shop that was actually coming was I told y'all about that. So now I'm getting ready to do my second one, which I was thankful because it's the same exact company that I got the first one from, and apparently I must have did a good job. And so I love that because they are now entrusting me to do another set, which is actually pretty cool. So for anybody who is, the affiliates, and y'all are being told no early, don't be discouraged, because it's been a lot of no's. But then when the yes starts, I mean, it's a yes. So it happens. Keep going, keep asking, keep trying, because nobody knows what you need. You know what you need. And so when you know what you need, you keep pushing, you keep going. So keep requesting samples and things of that nature. Hey, invite or hi, I don't know. Corn, hi, welcome. Thank you for being here. Please hit that like button, tap the screen, get your daily heart balance up. Again, so I was showing you it added extra additional. So suppose you were outside or anywhere else and you needed to be able to have your phone on charge, because my phone is on charge. You needed to have your computer on charge. I don't have a computer down here, but my computer don't have a USB, so you would have to have something that would have either that or anyway, whatever you need on charge here. So I could potentially charge up my microphone. Let me see, this on a different thing. That's a couple different things. My keyboard, I can put that in here. Whatever you got that's on USB, you can actually put on here. As you see, it did, this little bar did extend. I didn't mean to pull that out. This little bar did extend enough to where it gave me extra power, extra lights, extra bars. Didn't mean to do that. So I guess I can't be picking it up and pulling it like that. You got to make sure that you just picking it up the right way, because I'm pulling out stuff. But anyway, so all of these things are linked below. Grow lights, I just added them in there as well. So if you see them, they're there. And y'all, for anybody that is, like I said, in doing content, in the content creation, and this is some of the stuff that y'all will be doing, you know, advertisements and things of that nature for yourself, because this is, you know, the new wave of, you know, your life and the next phase. Love what you're doing, because for me, I feel like it's a fun, exciting journey. And like I said, I had already started last year, but didn't finish because I started doing something else. And now I'm right back here again. That's the universe telling me that, you know, hey, go with that. Um, and I love that, right? I love that for me, because you get paid for this. And so just know that even when it starts, it may start off small, but it's doing what you need to do for, you know, your next phase, or doing what you want to do. Because again, I invited myself here. I wanted to be a content creator. I wanted to, you know, do these types of things. Pay attention to when though it becomes not fun, because then that's when it is like, you know, real when a job is not a job because it's what you love and when it's what you want to do, and it's me, I can get in front of the camera. This part was a little bit harder than just me recording videos where I'm doing funny shit, because I could do skits and funny shit all day and not care, because it's not like I gotta do it live or in front of somebody. Because I ain't gonna lie, I be embarrassed when I gotta do skits. I be trying to stay on Twitch a lot, but when I gotta do skits and that stuff, because I know they be watching, like, I don't want to see no, but I gotta get better at it, right? So eventually I'm gonna get to the point where it's not even gonna matter, and they can stay up even when I'm doing the skits and things, right? But when it is live and you having to talk, and it's just like, you know, it could be crickets, because you have to be talking to the chat and everybody, not to mention I got like a couple different platforms going. You don't know who watching. um People don't talk, people don't interact, they just come and they just look at you. And so now you feeling like you being stalked in the middle of, you know, you came to, you know, I came and I came to do what I need to do. Meanwhile, we don't know how they feel. They could be, you know, in their own version of stage fright, not wanting to talk, but just wanting to observe and listen, right? But meanwhile, we still got to keep this thing going, because we still got to be interesting, we still got to be witty, we still got to be fun, we still got to be because even the platforms want to make sure that you're engaging, you want to be talking, you know, to the people. Even when I'm doing this, like, I'm not really allowed to even walk off too much, because of the fact that they want you to be engaging with, you know, the people, the products, and everything of that nature. So just imagine, you know, this is what you want to do, but you don't know how to start. Two, even when you figure out how to start, you're not sure of yourself. So y'all hear me sometimes even stammering over some of the things, and I don't even stutter. Like, I talk fast, but I don't stutter. um but then I be stuttering. So then, even knowing what to say even about the stuff, because that's one of the reasons why I choose the stuff that I already use, because it's easier to talk about stuff that I'm already involved in, already using, already liking. Like these being used for grow lights, because I know that's what they're for. And plants, I don't even got no plants in here. I'm working on getting the plants in here, because I want to have plants just all over the place, because plants are good for oxygen and everything else. Good ambiance for your house, good energy. Of course I want to have some plants. I don't have none. So how was I going to start testing grow lights when, you know, I don't got no plants? But I do have, you know, seedlings and things of that nature. So I am going to, you know, start with that and do some growing, but I haven't started yet. Either way, the grow light's been over here helping me grow and helping me elevate on the channel, helping me upgrade the system. I mean, just because it said it was used for that didn't necessarily mean I had to use it for that. I used it for whatever I wanted to, because it's mine and I can use it for whatever I wanted to use it for. They work. They definitely elevated the channel. Now we're gonna have to, go into the next phase of them. I gotta go get some dirt. That's the one thing, because I got my planners. My planners are already prepared because I'm about to start growing some more stuff, and I want to grow way more stuff than I did last time. So definitely that. But because one of my other people that was on my channel, is it Majestic Grace? Which one of y'all said your daughter is doing the content? And a lot of us not knowing, really what to do, but just knowing that this is what we want to do, ended up, just jumping right into it, and got fucking violations and everything else left and right because we just started. All right. All right, I like that. Period. Come on in, y'all. Come on in and say hello. We just ended up starting, and then we all found out, okay, you can't say this or you can't do that, or even with the hosting of the events, y'all don't realize, we know, we hosting the events, y'all coming in, y'all listening to people. A lot of people want to build their platforms and everything else. It's certain things that you can't even say in the midst of, doing what you doing. So that's why I'm like, even that, it's like you gotta really know the rules and regulations. But even past that, because then you'll see people doing stuff and you'll be like, well, I seen somebody else doing it. You're not supposed to do that. And just because somebody else is getting away with it don't necessarily mean that it's right, or it's definitely wrong. But just because they got away with it, they might not have just caught it on for them at that moment in time. I don't know. But either way, we must definitely know the rules of engagement, because as we're on our mission to grow, evolve, ascend, be able to take care of ourselves, be able to have businesses, productive businesses, be able to have productive incomes and things of that nature that will help us. You don't want to lose that. You want to make sure that you're going to stay in compliance of everything, and so you have to just figure it out, or you discuss it. So you get online with people who you may think know what they're doing, or you see somebody that's doing something that you like, and you start following suit, which is great, especially when you see it working. Consistency is key. That's one of the things that everybody that I follow that is a great content creator, that's one of the things that they say. Consistency is key. All you have to do is be consistent. Now, when will that consistency pay off, or grow you to being able to make a certain amount of income to be able to sustain your life? I don't know. Now, the platform, my major platform was YouTube that I was on, because that's where I started at in 2019. So YouTube has given me a definite way of being able to take care of my life, make money, be sustainable. YouTube has been a little iffy for me too sometimes, because only one time that I ever really cover, and this is just me, my reference, but I see people doing it all the time. They say they're doing it all the time anyway. I don't know. Only one time have I been able to make what I needed to cover everything 1 month on there. And so I just noticed that, because there is an influx of people coming in, just still go with the flow. Still do what you need to do. Whether or not, I noticed that once I started producing more content, even they're saying now behind the scenes, it's working. You're producing more content, so it's becoming better. Meanwhile, I can watch, and again, what's for you will always be for you. I can watch somebody do absolutely nothing and their content get pushed clear out to Timbuktu. But mind you, you have to, be aware and pay attention that some people get monetized on their very first day, because, all of a sudden they just show up and here the platform goes. Some of us have to work a whole lot harder, and the platforms will try to hold us back. But at some point in time, and one day in the world, maybe it might not be the algorithm, being targeted to anything. Or maybe it just may, the content may get better. Whatever it is, I'm showing up. I'm showing up, and all you have to do is show up too. And I know a lot of y'all are being, pulled to the internet, and you want to say, well, I want to be able to make my content and, be able to sustain, and I want to be able to get, paid for, and this, that, and the third. What are you doing? What are you doing in the midst of, what are you doing? Have you started, or are you just saying that you want to do it and you haven't started? Are you even attempting to get your feet wet and just trying? So because a lot of us have to step out on faith and just know that we are where we're meant to be, we are where we're supposed to be, because again, I already came to the conclusion, I've been here multiple times and I just never followed through now. And then I'm looking at videos that I just did, that I'm still using the video of what I did last year, um this year on the platform. So for me, I'm gonna just say I could have probably already been way far ahead if I had just kept and stuck with it. But I got distracted and did something else that made me money instantly. I started doing Uber at the time, and so Uber was making me money, but then it took me away from something that I really wanted to do. Like I've been saying for years, I want to do content creation, and so who knows where that could have taken me if I hadn't went this way. But all I knew was the funds are needed now. The bills need to be paid now. Again, I'm not living at my mom's house. I'm not renting or anything else. I have a mortgage. I have to pay the bills. Like there is nobody but me. So of course you play the hand that you're dealt. There is no shoulda, coulda, woulda, or regret in a situation. So I don't regret doing anything. But it's just now looking at my videos and saying, okay, well, you were doing the advertisement then. Also, like even some of my spiritual content, like I would get dressed really nicely dressed, if y'all look at some of my videos, and come and sit here and just do no inspirational shorts. And for me, for some reason, there has been an energy, even like the past couple of days. And I don't want to, again, I have to be accountable. I still have to push through. Even when I'm being drained of energy, or when something is trying to, push, and I can see something trying to push its way. Because, of course, whoever or whatever energy that would be sent would be upset because they see me moving past that. And oh shit, she could, potentially do whatever, right? So we want to speak ill or cast or whatever the fuck people be doing that be weird, right? And not for nothing, you can feel the energy. You can even decide, like, on certain days, like, I don't want to do content, but just know to do it anyway. And that's been my saving grace. Like, even when I feel like, because in the past couple of days, like I said, I felt some type of way when my video just vanished in the thin air after days of it sitting there, and me like, okay, you need to get back to working on that video. You need to get, and then the one day that I sit down to work on it, that's the day y'all got a glitch. And as soon as I'm done, now my fucking video then disappeared in the thin air. It discouraged the shit out of me. But then again, I had to start paying attention, because don't let the direction and where you're going, don't let the direction be tainted by stuff like that, because we know stuff is going to happen. This is why we start to alter the way that we are recording, which is one of the things that I did. I learned to start recording regular without recording into the platforms. But sometimes recording in the platforms are the best, because I noticed that when I record inside the specific platform that I'm using, they push that video more. So it's almost like you still having to work around the issues that you could potentially be having, you know, energetic wise, spiritually wise, because y'all do realize we in the middle of spiritual warfare. So that's like, until all of these things, that's continuing to happen. So in the process, we still just have to figure out, like, okay, so how we gonna move? How you gonna move when you're doing content? Anybody that does content will tell you that at some point in time, it starts to feel draining. It's the energy, because if you love, like, you doing it anyway, you just, everything that I'm doing, this is why they say that they'll tell you have to develop a niche. I don't have a niche. I'm a person who just does what I'm doing. And I'm starting to see that there are more people who are also like me. They don't have a niche, but they are just doing whatever they're doing. So now it's almost like, because now we exist, the algorithm now has to put us in there. But it was confused, because where do we get put? So you now gotta do a little bit more, because, like, I need to see what you're doing. Mind you, I'm just doing life. I'm just doing life. So I'm doing my life. I'm living my life. And whether or not, y'all, my life is being shown to other people and somebody can learn just from me doing whatever it is that I'm doing, It can and it will happen. People will learn from you. People will admire you. People will gravitate towards you just based off of what you're doing because it's similar to what they're doing. You utilize, you do the same, some of the same things that some of these people doing also. So why not? We all live, we all are alive, and so as we all are alive, we all do some of the same similar things. We wake up, we eat, we go to the bathroom. You do, there's stuff that's similar that everybody's going to necessarily need. You just have to figure that part out, and that's why I just came with the conclusion that I'm gonna just live and I'll show you what I'm doing. If it resonates with you, thank you, I appreciate you being here. If it doesn't, sayonara sucker, see you later. Catch you on the flip side. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. All I know is I can only do what I'm doing. And it was hard for me to try to figure out like what to do, what to do, what to do. I can only do what I'm doing. Because when I start to try to figure out like what do I need to come and show y'all, what do I need to bring, I don't know. I do not know. And then that starts to take a longer period of time, and now you sitting and waiting because now you're trying to figure out what to do instead of just doing what you're doing. So I started doing what I was doing, and that's all I can do because as of now, that's all I got. It may be important to some, it may not be, shit to nobody. It may be like, why the hell she coming over here and showing us this? Meanwhile, to somebody else, they'll be like, well, I'm glad to see you. And in Earth School, I'll be excited to, hey, we glad to see you. Even after we get here, and this is what we're dealing with, this is what we're doing. I'm glad to see you. And we still learn even through, whatever mistakes are being made or whatever we're doing at the time, because I'm coming to you, I'm being honest, and I'm letting you know this is what's happening, this is how I got here, and this is what it was. So, and people can, agree or disagree. All right, so I think I'm supposed to leave this way because it's not charging that way. But anyway, so it can still charge up your shit, and I don't know what's wrong with whatever this grow light right here. For some reason, if you can even see it, it look like one's pushed in further than the other. So, um, I don't know if I done did something or if it's based off of, because they all the same port, so they should all be pushed in the same distance. Oh, now it is. That's stupid. All right, so I don't know what I was doing. Maybe it was me. Either way, they both are pushed in the same amount, the same distance as of now, and they're both on. Voila. Mind you, it look like they're the same color now than what it was a minute ago. So I don't know what I was doing. Like I said, I'm trying to get used to a lot of these things. But anyway, just know everything is actually attached. So anything you wish to get is down. Click the link down below, and you can go on ahead and receive you what you need to receive. And that's on all y'all platforms except for you, because I don't know if y'all even got that. But these just reminded me of the ring lights. So of course it's supposed to go inside of each plant that you're in, but y'all look, they did beautifully for me on the platform. So, and I got 2 of them posted right there, and eventually I'm definitely going to use them for what they used for. But we got stuff. All right, I'm gonna unplug all this shit because it's a lot. And then I need some tissue. But either way, um, I'm going to go ahead and disconnect from y'all. Well, I got to disconnect from y'all too because I added products and I still ain't figured out how to get the products out yet. So I'm going to disconnect from both of y'all, and then I'm going to come back to you, and I'll see y'all later on. So y'all have another message today, and I'm sorry that this got added on to the end of it, but hopefully, you get what you get and you like what you like, or you see something that you like. And I do receive commission from, these things. So thank you in advance if you purchase something, because it damn sure helps me. And Not for nothing. The universe said, go ahead and get you. So I'm going to talk to y'all later and see y'all in a minute. I got to go get me some tissue for my nose.